What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be bringing you a favorites video, and I haven't done a favorites video yet. No, I haven't. I really wanted to do one for September, but then I wanted to do a fall makeup tutorial, and because I only do weekly videos, it wound up just not lining up properly. So I would have been doing a favorites video for September in like the middle of October. So I was like, you know what? Whatever, I'll save my favorites from September to October and just give you a nice big favorites video. So I think that's great. I think that you guys will be enjoying it more because there's a bunch of stuff that I'm loving this month slash stuff that I've loved for months and months and months. I've got a little bit of skincare, a little bit of body care, and a lot of makeup. So let's get into it. Alright, so starting out with body care, I have been absolutely loving this body wash. I even went on Amazon and repurchased 4 more of them for $20 because it was cheaper that way, and why not go for the deal? So I got this at my local drugstore. I think it was at CVS or Walgreens or one of those places. I was just looking for a body wash because I was running out, and I really wanted to get this one that I did like a lot, but I don't know where to find it. I don't know what happened. I think I got it at like Dwayne Reed or something, and after that I'm not really sure where else to find it, and there's no Dwayne Reed near me, so whatever. Anyway, I really love this body wash. It smells amazing. It's deep sea kelp. Oh god, I could smell that for days. Oh, it's so good. I love this, and it's such like a, it's not an overwhelming scent, but your entire body smells like this after you wash, and I'm obsessed. The next body product that I have is an oil. Actually, it's a body oil, and it's a moisturizing shaving oil. This is the Tree Hut Bare Moisturizing Shave Oil. It soothes the skin and helps protect against cuts. I forget what, they don't tell you what the scent is of this on the bottle, but it's like a grapefruit, pomegranate, citrusy kind of thing. This is amazing. So I have a big problem whenever I shave my legs or the pits. You know, I mean, I shave there and like I get rashes. I get razor burn, and they're really painful. So I wanted to get something that would soothe the skin and prevent that after burn sensation that I get. So I tried this guy out. Wow. They sell this at Ulta, and I think it was on sale when I bought it, so I just thought I'd try it. It was like $8 or $9 on sale. So I picked it up, and wow, this is good. This is really good. This stuff makes my skin feel like, I don't know how to word for it, but it's just so good. It's just soft, and you don't feel razor burn or see razor burn. You don't feel that burning sensation after you use it, and that is like my biggest pet peeve when it comes to shaving, and it's one of the biggest reasons why I don't shave every single day, even though I have hair that grows back in like 3 hours. I don't know why, but it just like grows right back. It's like I never shaved. But anyway, this stuff, absolutely amazing. Definitely a new holy grail product for me. I've only used like a quarter of the bottle, not even, but I have to say, I've been using it every time that I shave, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Probably never going to shave without using an oil again. So the next thing that I have is all skincare, and it's all the same exact brand. Why? Because I've madly fallen in love with this brand. Madly. My wallet hasn't. I have. These products are amazing. These are all from Drunk Elephant. I've been really into Drunk Elephant lately. I actually just tried another one of their products recently, but I didn't feel like I should put it in this video yet since I've only been using it for about a week. I'm hoping it gets rid of all the acne scarring that I have, but whatever. So anyway, the first product I'm going to show you guys is this serum. This is the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. This stuff is fantastic. First of all, I got this last winter and I was using it every single day for a while, but I stopped over the summertime because I didn't really need the hydration that much. But I started back up again, and oh my god, This stuff is amazing. This adds the biggest boost of hydration to your skin and just feels amazing. I don't know what it is about my skin. It's very strange. I have combination skin, and in the summertime it is oily as can be. Well, I wouldn't say oily as can be. Okay, it's an over dramatic day for me. I would say that my skin is pretty much just, I get oily in my T-zone a little bit, but for the most part my skin is kind of like a normal to oily, I would say, I guess. Once the fall hits, it's dry as a bone. It's like I never had oily skin in my entire life. I get to completely dry, cracked, patchy skin, and it makes me crazy. And it also makes me broke because I'm like changing up my skincare routine completely, and it's just ridiculous. But I'm trying to make it a little more easy for me to use the same products year round and not have to change everything up. So I'm kind of using stuff that's good for all skin types, and it's really hard to find, but I'm finding a lot of stuff right now from Drunk Elephant. So anyway, this stuff is great. If you're looking for that boost of hydration, this is the perfect serum. It comes in 1.69 fluid ounces, which I think is a good amount for a serum. I think it's $50-something for this bottle, which isn't bad in my opinion, especially since Drunk Elephant products are making me broke. I mean, this is nothing compared to what the others cost. We're gonna get into that in a second. The next product that I have here is the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, which I think I'm almost out of it. See, that's the downside of this product. I like the packaging because it twists and it's really nice. I love that. And it's also really good for traveling. You don't have to worry about it spilling all over the place or cracking or anything like that. But the main problem is that you can't see where you're at. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the really expensive products. This guy here, he's $90. He's expensive. He is pricey. And I kind of want to prepare myself ahead of time when I know that I'm running out of this product, so that I know when I have to purchase it, so I can save that $90 to buy it. But no, this guy's like, I'm just gonna surprise you, and when I run out, I run out, and then you gotta run out and go get more and scrounge up $90 from God knows where. So I don't know, but this stuff's amazing. This stuff smoothed out my skin entirely. I used to have blackheads all over my nose and on my cheeks, and I'm not saying I don't anymore, I do, but it used to make the texture of my skin feel nasty. It was just bump city. Like, you would put your fingers on my nose and go across, and you'd be like, what is all this? Like, you would feel the texture, and it was just, I hated it. It drove me insane. So I started using this guy. This stuff cleared right up. Oh my God, now you touch my nose, it feels like there's nothing there. It's amazing. And then when I went to Italy, I forgot to use this product. Well, it's not that I forgot to use it. I had it with me, but I didn't know where it went. It was like stuck at the bottom of my bag and I didn't see it, so I used something different the whole time. My texture came back. It just came right back. So now we know that this guy really does work. I came home, started using this again. My skin's back to smooth as a baby's butt again. Go figure. Let's talk about the next Drunk Elephant product, and the last, but definitely still amazing. This is the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. This stuff is like crack for your face. This, I don't know what's in it. I mean, I do. It's 25% AHAs, 2% BHAs, which is a lot of AHAs. That's a big percentage. Usually what I use has like 2% AHAs in it. This stuff, wow. This is another product that is responsible for clearing up the texture on my skin. This is another thing. Makes your skin feel like a baby's butt. I think it called baby facial. Baby's butt smooth. Amazing. I use this once a week, and it's Sunday night right now that I'm filming this. And yep, totally 100% gonna use this. It stays on for 20 minutes. take it off, wash it off, and boom, your skin, it gets a little red. If you have sensitive skin, be careful with this stuff. Like both of these products, these guys they're heavy for the skin. If you're used to using exfoliants, chemical exfoliants on your face, then you shouldn't have a problem with this, but I would kind of just like take a little dab of it, wipe it on like your chin or like the side of your face or something, and just leave it there for a little while, and then wipe it off and see what happens. If you have a reaction to it, you know, be careful, steer clear, because this is some strong stuff. Now we're gonna get into the fun part. Makeup. Oh, I'm almost dropping it. First product that I want to talk about, I'm going to be a little all over the place here because I just have a bag literally full of makeup products that I've been using for the last month, 2 months, whatever it is, something like that. First guy here. Okay, this guy, I'm going to be honest, I have not been using this for a month. I've been using this for like a week, but I had to add it in here. Why? Because it's a gorgeous, gorgeous holiday product. It's for the holidays, and holidays are coming up, you know, you want to be prepared. So I'm not going to wait until the end of November to show you guys this, because who knows if it'll still be there. You never know. Anyway, this is the Pure Cosmetics Crystal Clear Ultimate Face Palette. They're lying when they say Ultimate Face Palette. This is like the ultimate everything palette. First you got that, and you're like, bam! Whoa! Look at all this stuff, guys. This is insane. It also smells really good. It smells like vanilla. When they say ultimate, they mean it. They mean it. This is so good. And by the way, this palette's $38. $38. That's it. Literally almost $40 for this giant. I just dug my finger in the black shade. We were trying to show the entire palette again, but $38 for this huge thing. Smacked my hand with that shade now. I'm absolutely amazed by this. I absolutely 1000% love it. I love it. Another eyeshadow I've been loving, of course, was in my last video, and a huge new favorite of mine. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Carly Bible collab palette. This guy here, I explained, I'm not going to go over this too much because we already went over this in my last video, but these shades are gorgeous. One thing I feel like I've really been going for lately are these eyeshadow palettes that have a lot of bold shades in them, but you can still work with the other shades that are a little more neutral to make an everyday look, and then you have those bold shades for those bold looks you want to do, as well as those special occasion type looks. These palettes do it all. These are the ones that I feel are worth your money. And it's the same thing with this guy here. It has those bold shades, same exact thing. I want those eyeshadow palettes and palettes in general that are going to be my go-tos, my everyday palettes, and this guy is definitely one of them. I mean, these shades are gorgeous. They really are. The pigmentation's amazing, the blendability, amazing, and I forgot to mention with this palette, same thing, amazing. It's so good. I'm madly in love with these palettes. They're huge new favorites of mine. Next thing I'm going to get into are some face palettes. So this guy here is an oldie, but a goodie. I recently fell in love with this thing all over again, and I believe that Tarte still sells this on their website. I think it's on sale now too for like $20, which is absolutely insane. It smells like chocolate, of course. It's got that beautiful, beautiful smell. This stuff, guys, is just, I don't know why I'm covering this. There's no mirror here. This is amazing. This stuff is so good. You have your bronzers here, this contour guy here, a little matte contour. These ones have a little more of like a shimmer in them, but they're still really good. You have a beautiful blush right here and two gorgeous highlights. You can tell that I really dug into this palette. This palette I got a while ago, but like I said, I recently started using it again, and I'm just obsessed. You have everything you need right here for your face. I mean, not everything, but between highlights, blush, contour, bronzer, whatever you need, it's right here in this palette. It is gorgeous, number one. And number two, now that you can get it on sale, it's cheap. It's very cheap. And lastly, look at this. Then we've got this guy, which is definitely more of a new one. It is the Hourglass, and it's very dirty and disgusting. I gotta clean it. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost. So this is their new holiday palette from Hourglass. They always come out with the cutest holiday palettes, and it's kind of a pain because you can't get them after the holiday season. And I know for a lot of other brands, they do either bring them back or they sell them throughout the year. I know that like Lorac did that a few times and all that stuff. But anyway, this guy's so good. So good. So over here, you've got your beautiful little highlight shade right on this side. These two are both ambient lighting shades, which are not new to these sets at all. So it's dim light and diffuse light that you get here. This one here is dim light, this is diffuse light in the middle, and then you've got this guy on the side here who is a strobe powder, iridescent strobe light. This is really gorgeous. And then right here is a bronzer. It's Eternal Bronze Light. This is a gorgeous bronze shade, absolutely love it. Then the middle one here is Strobe Blush and Iridescent Rose. I believe this is a new shade. I think these all are new shades except for the ambient lighting powders. And then this last blush shade is called Sublime Flush. This palette is gorgeous, guys. I've been using this a ton lately. I just love Hourglass powders. I think they're so amazing. It is an expensive palette, I will say that. It is $80 for this bad boy. So save up your money if you really want to get this guy and go for it. Speaking of Hourglass, because I just love Hourglass so much, I have to add in another love of mine. This is the Ambient Lighting Palette with just the three, which I have showed you guys in other videos previously. This is in dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. I have a lot of dim lights, I gotta say. Dim light comes in like every single palette. This guy is an everyday go-to for me. If I'm not using this guy, I'm usually using the Ghost palette, but this guy is an everyday one for me. I literally just take my, you guys have seen it in multiple videos. I take my brush in here, I dip it into all three shades and swirl it around, and then I just apply it to my entire face just to give myself a nice, gorgeous glow, and wow, that's what it does. But this is another expensive palette, I have to say. It is like 60 something, $65, $67. So, I mean, if you don't want to make the dive in and buy it, I understand, because it is very pricey. But at the same time, these are amazing shades. They last a very long time. If you wind up loving this formula, you will love this palette and you will 100% use it every single day. It'll become a favorite of yours. Continuing on with some of the face products. Foundations. So there are two foundations that I've been using a ton this last month. I have been using one like every single day for the days that I kind of just want some type of coverage, but I don't want to feel like I have a heavy foundation on my face. And those are the days when I use this. This is the Tarte Found Sealer Multitasking Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF 20 Sunscreen. This stuff is amazing. This is in the shade Fair Neutral, and I absolutely love this. The shade is a little bit light for me right now. I have to say my skin is kind of deep at the moment, and I don't know if I was just oblivious to it before and didn't realize it. I don't know, but it's weird how it's winter almost and my skin is darker, but in the summer I was using this guy, which was lighter. I don't know. So I did purchase a darker shade, kind of a much darker shade, but I felt like I needed it because my face is looking white compared to the rest of me and there's like tan going on. So I don't know. You don't notice it on camera, but you'll notice it in person. I can promise you that. Anyway, this foundation is great. I have mentioned this in a video or two, I think. I have been loving this for quite a while now. I think it's amazing. It applies flawlessly to my skin. It's not matte or anything. It has a pretty natural finish, so your skin doesn't feel like it's being completely dehydrated when you're using it, which is a big concern for me recently because my skin's been so dry during this time of the year. So using this product has really been great for me. I've been finding that my skin is feeling normal, just like a natural, nice feel to it. It doesn't feel too dry, it doesn't feel too oily or anything like that. I still set my entire face though. That's just something that I do all the time. I don't want to feel foundation rubbing off on my face. It's just big pet peeve for me. So I always set my entire face. But I've been loving this guy. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I love the packaging and how you just twist it up. It's kind of similar to my Drunk Elephant. I'm just like loving this type of packaging. And obviously you can see that I've been using quite a bit of it, which is more than I've been using like any of my foundations, because I have so many foundations that I go back and forth between everything. But this guy's amazing. I think that this is great for all skin types, honestly. It's still good for dry skin, still good for oily skin. I'm obsessed with it. I do apply it with sometimes a brush, sometimes with a beauty blender, and it still applies the same exact way. Still a good enough coverage. Love it, love it, love it. The other foundation that I have here is definitely a huge favorite of mine, has been for a while, but I recently came back to it and started using it every single day. Not as much as this guy here, because I have a lot more lazy days than, I don't mean I'm literally being lazy, but I have a lot more days when I'm just kind of not into the full coverage crazy look, rather than, you know, that nice natural glow, feeling great, my skin's all nice and I don't know. Anyway, this is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Ivory. This guy here, you want full coverage and lightweight. I don't know why I like doing this so much. It's just like addicting. If you want full coverage, you've got full coverage right here. This stuff is amazing, and you literally only have to apply the bare minimum with this. It's a weird applicator. You untwist this guy here, and it's this. And you just kind of, ooh, I don't want to get this all over the place. You kind of just like wipe it all over your face. So you're not really applying a ton of product at all, but it still literally goes over your entire face. So this product will last you a long time. This one is definitely on the pricier side. Marc Jacobs typically is. It's like $50, I think. 50 something dollars, but it's a great foundation. It's definitely a matte finish, so it will dry down pretty quickly. I don't know if I'd recommend this for dry skin. You'd have to try it out to see how it reacts on your skin, but I absolutely love this. I have one of the lightest shades, which is crazy. I mean, I just don't understand my skin. Sometimes I'm fair, sometimes I'm light, sometimes I'm light to medium. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with, I don't know. Applies flawlessly, looks just gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. There's been one primer that I've been really into this entire month or so. Yeah, I'd say about the last month, 3 weeks or something like that. And it is the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control Primer. This stuff is amazing. I have been using this so much, and it's really funny because I talk to you guys and I'm like, my skin's so dry, but I'm using an oil and shine control primer. I promise you, my skin's weird. It's so weird. Like I had to blotch just a little while ago because I got oily in my T-zone, but everywhere else feels like dry as bone. I have strange skin. I really do. But I do put this in my T-zone, and it really helps to prevent my skin right here in that area to get oily throughout the day with my foundation. Sometimes it's just inevitable. It doesn't matter how dry my skin is at that time, I'll get oily right here. It happens because of the way my skin is. And this guy really helps. The one thing I love about it too, it's not your typical kind of primer you would think where it's like silicone-y and it's really thick. This is just some really nice, smooth texture, and it feels gel-like. And now I feel nothing. It's like it's not even there. Smashbox has amazing primers, but this is my favorite one at the moment, so madly in love with that. So good. Now I'm going to go in with some concealers. We've got two concealers this month that we've been loving. This one is the KKW Beauty Concealer in the shade 4. This concealer is beautiful. This applies absolutely flawlessly, gorgeous. I'm amazed when I put this on my skin. I blend it out with a sponge and wow, it covers up everything underneath my eyes. It smooths out my nose. My pores are gone. And it's not just the primer that helps with that. This stuff like literally just makes it happen. It's so good. I'm actually on my second one right now. This is an amazing concealer, and I will probably never stop using this because it is so good. I'm obsessed with it. I feel like I'm very picky with concealers because I can never find anything as good as Shape Tape, which seems to be everybody's problem in this world. So this stuff is amazing. I wouldn't say it's as full coverage, but I like this more on the days when I'm using like a foundation like this because it's full coverage, but it's not really heavy feeling. You know how Tarte Shape Tape feels very heavy? This doesn't feel like that. So I really love this product. I have been using it for a while, but honestly, I just recently fell in love with it again, and now I can't stop gravitating towards it. So another really good concealer that I have been using for the last 2 weeks or so is the Born This Way, well, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This stuff is great. This is like, I don't have words for it. You guys, it's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. This stuff is so full coverage. The shade matches me perfectly, finally. It's in the shade Snow. I did have this in another shade. I think it was Vanilla or Porcelain or something like that, and it didn't work on my skin. It was way too dark. So I never really got the full loving effect of this concealer until I got my perfect shade. And now it's like hand in hand with this guy. I use it all the time. I use it constantly. I switch off between these guys. They're just amazing. The applicators feel so nice on the skin. I don't like rough applicators that are just like, you know, making you feel like These are good concealers. We're gonna leave it off with that. We only got a few more products here, just a few more. Over here we've got the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Translucent Setting Powder. This guy here is just my holy grail setting powder that I constantly go back to. This is my second one as well. You guys do know I did bring this on my trip with me. I absolutely love this. If I say absolutely love one more time, someone might kill me. Every time that I try a different setting powder and I start using that more often, I always go right back to the setting powder. The shade is just perfect. Even though it's translucent like so many others that I have, it's just, it matches perfectly with my skin. And it makes your pores just go away. Everything looks sleek and nice and pretty, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now we've got a bronzer, which was also in my What's in My Travel Makeup Bag video. We're seeing a little bit of a trend here, but this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer, and I just demolish the life out of this guy. I love, 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 love the smell. The smell. It's so good. Just makes me feel like I'm on a beautiful tropical island right now, and I never ever want to leave. I just don't. It is amazing. This gives you the perfect glow to your skin, the perfect little tan, the perfect glow. It is amazing. I'm absolutely obsessed with this product. I have been for such a long time, but I did want to mention this in my first favorites video, even though it's been a favorite for like a year or two, because it's like this classic bronzer that everybody loves, and you know, we all just gotta mention it. Then we have another new product that I did recently use in my full face of drugstore makeup video. This is the Wet n Wild's loose highlighting, or no, Mega Glow loose highlighting powder in I'm So Lit. You're little, right? So it looks like this. It's very, very shimmery, but it's gorgeous. This looks like, this is a Mega Glow, all right. I mean, I kind of want to put it on right now because it's just so nice. Oh wow, we applied a lot of that. We applied quite a bit. Oh my god, I applied too much. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. was way too much. We gotta dye that down a little bit. That's way too much product, guys. Much better. So now that we just decided to redo my highlight and add in this gorgeous one right now, you can obviously see that this is one of those standout, stark, whoa highlights. I mean, you can't beat it. It's like $5 for this guy. $5, and you have this gorgeous look. I mean, if you really like those drastic, wow highlights, you'll love this product, and I'm that kind of person. I just love my highlights to be like in your face, all over, constantly. So we've got one more product today, and then we're all done. I know it's sad. It's really upsetting. I love these videos. Even though this is my first one, I still love them. I love watching them. And this is, this is the Colourpop BFF Volumizing Mascara in the shade Brownie Points. This was another one in my What's in My Makeup travel makeup bag video. And you guys already know, it's a favorite of mine. I mean, I brought it with me on vacation. I must really love it. This is obviously a brown mascara. This is what the tip looks like. It is very thick, kind of similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I use this constantly. I literally use this every single day. When I'm not going out, I'm using this brown mascara. It is amazing. It's cheap. It's like $8 for this guy. You can't beat it. You just can't. It is a great mascara. I mean, I'm wearing it right now, and it's just so pretty. I have nothing bad to say about this. All these products just, they give me that butterfly feeling in my stomach. It's just so good. So unfortunately, we are at the end of this October favorites video. I had to think about that for a second. So like I said, I love these videos, guys. I love watching them on YouTube, and I really hope that I can continue on with this wonderful monthly little tradition on my own channel, and you guys will like it. So if you do like this video, thumbs up the video and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And make sure you hit the bell if you want to be notified of when my next video posts. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.